People are always like wondering what a kick turn actually is. Is it like a kick and then you're like turning? No, it actually is this. When you push on the tail of the skateboard and you swing the front end around. That's actually called the backside kick turn. And then we're gonna also go over the frontside kick turn, where you kind of have your weight in the heel and you just swing your weight around over that left shoulder. And if you're goofy, it's gonna be, everything's gonna be opposite. So if I'm talking about my front shoulder and you're goofy, that's gonna be your right shoulder. And for me, my front shoulder is my left shoulder because I'm regular. Make sure you have your backside and front side carving turns down, and always make sure you wear a helmet and safety pads. All right, the first thing you need to do is grab your parents' doormat. Now I'm just gonna grab a piece of carpet or use grass for a stationary starting point. Throw down your skateboard and we're gonna learn how to do up downs. I'll show you the foot placement right here. Foot placement I like to have for doing the, there it is. And once you got that, all you gotta do is stay center of the skateboard. Make sure you're pretending to lean forward and you just push down on your back foot and you just lift your front foot up and your knee up, just like this. If you touch your tail, it's fine. And you just want to practice this like 10 to 20 times until you start getting comfortable with doing this. Yeah, also I got to talk about bailing out. A lot of times when you're doing kick turns, your tail comes down and you just got to bail off the skateboard and either like catch yourself by falling back, or your tail will even skid even more. And a lot of times you'll like fall back and you'll fall. But you got to get used to catching yourself and get ready to make sure you don't lean. You don't want to lean too far back. That's why you want to have your momentum going forward at all times when you're skateboarding, because you're moving forward. So you have your momentum going forward and you'll avoid that. Yeah, so the first part about learning how to kick turn is doing them up downs while you move. So just like the carpet, you want to just bend your knee up, your front knee up, and push down the tail at the same time, but you also want to keep your momentum going forward. So you want to do a little baby push and get into that kick turn stance that I showed you earlier. You can feel the tail and just pick the front end up, bend that knee up. Oh, and I kick turn, frontside kick turn out of them rocks, away from them rocks. And I'll do one right at you. Gotta avoid these rocks. Nice moderate speed. And just pick the front end up, bend that knee up, stay centered, lean forward. Doing up downs stationary can be tricky because a lot of times you start going backwards and start going switch riding. So I think doing them while moving is easier. All right, now once you get comfortable with doing the regular up downs, then you move on to doing the stationary up downs but moving to your right. And it would be like doing a kick turn, but you're doing it on a carpet. So basically, once you push down and you lift up, instead of lifting straight up, you just kind of drop your shoulder a little more and kind of swing your arm that way and move your leg and knee and foot and follow your arm and kind of just use your weight to swing with it. Just like that. Just do little baby ones and just, there you go. Also, with the foot placement of having your toes in this pocket, it's going to be able to help yourself turn as you push down on the tail. Have weight in that pocket, and then once you pick up this end, you can swing it around because you just have that weight and the ball of your foot in that pocket. Knock the cones over. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Bam. When doing the backside kick turn stationary, make sure you keep your weight going with your front shoulder over the nose of the skateboard as you swing around. All right, now we're gonna do a backside kick turn moving. Now you got it stationary, we're gonna do it moving. Also, when we start doing it moving, you get your feet in that position and you wanna kind of start putting your weight on your toe side before you even pick your board up, because that will help you keep your weight transitioning around the curve on your nose of your board. So you start pushing on your toes and then you pick your board up. Push on your toes, pick your board up and swing that shoulder and follow it around, stay loose. Watch as my back foot is in the pocket and I have pressure there as I lift the front end and I kind of pivot it around. Use that shoulder and swing, pick up and turn. You can do it really fast. You can do like a throw down into a backside kick turn, right around the pillar. Woo! Almost lost it there. Yo, and then for the front side one, make sure you have your weight back here in this little pocket, because I'm gonna have that heel right there up on the tail and like have that weight in that pocket, and I can look over that shoulder, and once I pick the front end up, I know I have that weight in that pocket, and you just kind of pivot from there and swing your arm back like this, and you'll kind of do that. You'll do that kick turn.
And remember to keep your shoulder down.
And you just gotta stay loose. Knee bend, and then hit the cones. Yeah, hi-ya, hi-ya! Maybe a little bit trickier trying this front side without the carpet. So just make sure you drop that front shoulder, and this is where you can't really see. So you have to look left over that shoulder behind you, and then pick up your front leg and swing your arm behind you, going left, and then your front leg will follow, doing the front side kick turn. And one like really cool way is like when doing these, when you first do it, you can go really slow at it. And just start going really slow, in wider stance. Keep your weight over that nose and just trust yourself by looking left over that shoulder. And like the ability of looking left over the shoulder and keeping that shoulder down will help you turn throughout the bend of the turn. Yo, so this is actually the second episode of how to turn on a skateboard for beginner. If you guys want to see the first episode, it's going to be below, and the third episode also, just click below. And there's gonna be another episode on how to ride off curbs down below, because that's very similar, and also how to manual for beginners. So there's gonna be 4 or 5 videos down there, so click below and check out them videos, and you guys will be street skating anytime. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the extra trick tip at the end on how to have the awesome hack to do the trick to learn how to do that frontside kick turn. And also make sure you guys smash like if you're getting value out of this video. Make sure you comment if you have any problems with your kick turns, then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also subscribe for more beginner skateboard tutorial videos. Yo, another little power tip that might help you with doing your kick turns is going down like a little hill. Because once you go down a little hill, it just gives you that momentum. And all you gotta do is just follow your weight around the turn. So you just get that little tiny push. Just get on the board, get your feet ready, and just start rolling with gravity, and then get ready to push down and swing that weight around the front side kick turn. Yo, here's that extra trick tip I was telling you about, how to successfully do the front side turn, and it's a little hack. So basically, instead of putting your foot up on the bolts, your front foot, take that front foot and move it a little bit up towards the nose, kind of like in that pocket, and that will help keep your weight over the nose as you push down the tail and you swing it left. And that might help you do that front side kick turn. Cheat sheet. And remember to look too. Execute the front side kick turn. As you can see, my front foot is up a little bit higher. And then you can practice your backside kick turns on small banks and your front side kick turns. Then after that, you move to small quarter pipes doing your backside kick turns, and then your front side kick turns. We're gonna learn how to throw your weight from one side of the skateboard back to the other and create momentum to learn how to do a tic-tac where you can continuously push. Make sure you guys click up here for the tic-tac video.